Hey my beautiful followers, I just tried to do this video and my lovely internet cut out. So we're going to start again. We're starting again. So as I was sharing in the last video, I came home today and I was just taking some moments in my hammock, just enjoying, relaxing, really just taking some moments to get present in my body, to feel my own energy and to really just reflect. And I was reflecting over the last few days where I've had multiple clients message me or ask me during their individual sessions about energetic orgasm. There is all this myth and disbelief around it if you've never experienced it. A lot of people believe that energetic orgasm isn't a thing. And this last weekend I had the pleasure and blessing to model just a little bit of energy for a colleague, Kendall Williams' amazing quantum field workshop that I absolutely love. And so during that workshop, I get to show a little bit of energetic experiencing. So I don't think I didn't get into full energetic orgasm, but this always stirs a lot of question in my clients, just in the world. And I'm seeing a lot of people either not believe that energetic orgasm is a thing, or they think that they have to be in this sexual situation, in this deeply passionate sexual situation in order for it to happen. And the fact is, yes, energetic orgasm can definitely happen in the middle of sex. Believe me, I've had it happen many, many times in the middle of sex, and it's so divine when mixed with some of the other sexual energies and, the physical connection and the emotional connection. When all of that's happening and then you have this energetic orgasm, it's pure bliss. However, there are people who really struggle to experience energetic orgasm, and that's what I'm really dealing with a lot of people right now. And they look at me and they go, Addison, why can't I energetically orgasm? Or they think I just can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. And I'm like, well, if you think you can't, then I promise you can't. I promise you can't. The fact is, I experienced energetic orgasm before I had a chance to really get a block against it. It was just something I experienced. I went, what the heck was that? What the heck was that? And I want to do it again and again and again and again. But in truth, I've had energetic orgasms all by myself, all by my lonesome, not requiring anybody else. So how do you get to those energetic O's? How do you allow yourself to go there? Because in truth, it is about you going there. In order to get to an energetic orgasm, you or your partner has to drop in. They have to clear the blocks from their energy first. If you are so energetically calloused, and yes, I use that word, energetically calloused, guess what? You're not going to be able to experience a full body energetic orgasm. It's not going to happen. I'm not saying every single block in your body has to be healed and fixed and 100%. Guess what? Good luck at getting to a point where you have 0 blockages at all, where your energy is perfect. That might happen for a millisecond, and then we swirl. We're always in and out of our energy. Our chakras are always in flux. I hate when people are like, well, this chakra is closed and this one's open and this is how my chakras just are. Like, no, your chakras are always changing. Your just because your energy is always changing and transforming. But the fact is, if you have a pretty consistent blockage in your heart, in your sex, in your throat chakra, the thing is, you're not going to be able to allow that energy to flow between all your chakras. You're not going to really be able to allow that to overtake you. So if you have some massive blockages and an energetic callus, then you first have to work on that before you can get to that energetic orgasmic place. Okay, you have to do that work. And oftentimes people look at me and go, I don't have any blocks, Addison. I don't have any blocks. And I laugh. I'm like, okay, usually when somebody tells me they have no energetic blocks, they actually have the most energetic blocks. Because a lot of times we become numb to our blocks. And I explained to a client recently, it's like a general callus in your body. At some point, you have built such a mound over a piece of skin that you don't feel it. It's numbed out, so you don't even realize it's there. You don't realize you have the callus because it is so protected that you don't even feel it. So I get a lot of people who are like, my heart is completely open, and then I'll go and I'll work on them, and I'll like get close to their body. I'll get like this, and I'll be like, ooh, no, you're not really open. The fact is, we have to take time daily to clear and cleanse our energy. That is one of the requirements of getting to a space of being able to really energetically orgasm, really allow that energy to go free and to really flow as it needs to flow, because that's what energetic orgasm is. It's allowing the energy to flow as it needs to flow. It's not controlling it, which gets to the other point that I want to make today of how to get to a place of energetic orgasm. Surrender. And people will be like, well, I surrendered. Well, no, you probably didn't. We have to really drop into our body. We have to get to a space of trusting our own surrender. So whether it is sex or just in energy work, whoever is running the energy on us, whoever is having sex, we are not, it's not about trusting them. It is about trusting us. It is about trusting our body. It's allowing our bodies to fully drop in. So that means making the little like weird like tweaks and convulsions. A lot of people stop energetic orgasm because they're afraid of the convulsions. They don't want the little micro convulsions. They think that they look weird. They think that shaking like a hand or something and those little micro convulsions look weird. They think it's odd, and so they actually shut their energy down because they don't want to drop in. They don't want to be weird. They don't want to look strange. They don't even want to feel it. They don't want to feel it. And so you have to surrender into your body. And guess what? You cannot just go, okay, now I want to surrender, and then just surrender like that. Guess what? If you're not surrendered in your entire life, you're not surrendering in the bedroom. You're not surrendering in an energy work session. You're not going to be able to have these experiences of energetic orgasm because you're not truly dropping in. You're not training your body to get connected and get really, really embodied. And this embodiment, I always am hitting on this embodiment practice because it is so important. It is so important. If you're not really surrendering, and that means surrendering from our minds, surrendering into our bodies, allowing our bodies to do what they need to do, then you're not going to get to a space of energetic orgasm. And this is not about surrendering to any other person. It's about surrendering to you and your energy. It's also surrendering to those emotions, to those feelings. On Saturday when I was modeling, I was laughing. I hit a point of wanting to cry. Guess what? Surrendering to your emotions is a part of it, because with this massive energetic movement, you are also allowing the blockages, the little blockages you do still have, to open up, and you're freeing it. Energetic orgasm is amazing for really removing our stuckness, our blockness. But we first have to do a cleansing of the energy, and so that can be as simple as really just like going to each chakra and spending time really getting present with it, seeing the energy, seeing it clear out, seeing any darkness kind of really clear from that. You can find lots of meditations. I even have some on my website in order to really clear that out. Clear that energy out. If you know nothing about chakras, if you're like a new follower and you're like, what is she even talking about? I still want you to just tune into your body, get embodied, and I promise you will learn about the chakras. You will learn how to move that energy. But you got to start by first getting embodied and getting into the space of surrendering to yourself. Because if you cannot surrender to your energy, if you cannot surrender to your emotions, if you cannot surrender to your body, you will not have an energetic orgasm. You will not be able to experience it. So focus on taking time throughout your day, every single day, to just surrender to yourself, to allow that energy to flow, to grow, to expand. See it growing, see it expanding, see it clearing. Okay, these are not hard processes you know, I am definitely a tantric practitioner that believes in keeping it pretty simple. Okay, we can tap into our energy like that. We just have to allow ourselves to take that time. We have to surrender to it. Okay? Energy orgasms are available for all of us. All of us. But it requires you getting embodied and surrendering. Okay? So if you want to know more about energy orgasms, if you want to know more about sex coaching, or, you know, living that abundant life, living that life that makes you just orgasmic even thinking about it, and grab that fire within, then head over to addisonbell.net, check me out, fill out my application to work with me, and I will see you beautiful followers tomorrow for another Addison Unleashed. Bye.